good vibes for part 20 of the classic tarot deck explanations. Second day of Pentacles. So it's my day off. I'm planning to get my taxes done today, or at least my federal part. I can plug in all the numbers because I did all my prep work. So wish me luck. I don't really want to go out shopping or anything because it did snow and rain, and there's a weather advisory for slippery roads and stuff. So be safe, everybody. I know weather isn't so great out in the western part of the country either. So, alright, I'm going to just jump into this. We have 4 cards to do today. So this is 4 of Pentacles. There's one here, one here, and on his feet. So I wonder what that is all about. I'll do it right there. Anyway, so let's get into the 4 of Pentacles. Where is my camera lens so I can look in that spot? Alright. Okay, so, oh, wait a minute. I need my readers. Alright, that's better. Alright. A 4 in this suit has been used to express the paradoxical aspects of material security. The two-edged sword of having been well supported and protected. Two-edged sword. Okay. It sounds completely idyllic until one investigates the real demands that prosperity places upon people. The pressure of big decisions, responsibilities towards dependents or employees, and even tougher decisions in times of insecurity. The character this card represents needs to move slowly and deliberately if the change is required, as the consequences will affect more than just her or himself. In the reverse position, the 4 of Pentacles reverse suggests that instead of looking for ways you can help, you may be allowing resentment to get in your way. Alright, where was I? Yeah. Are you heading into a situation fraught with resentment as you feel you are owed something? Oh, okay. Instead of looking for how you can help, you may be worrying about how you are going to get paid back. The 4 of Pentacles reverse suggests that instead of looking for ways you can help, you may be allowing resentment to get in your way. They added an extra word, are. Are you heading into a situation fraught with resentment as if you feel you are owed something? Instead of looking for how you can help, you may be worrying about how you are going to get paid back. Even if you have everything you need, you still feel impoverished. This attitude constricts the flow around you. This is not an insurmountable obstacle, but you have to work this out before you can make progress. In the advice position, the 4 of Pentacles in this position signifies a young person, naive and pampered, who has been left an estate. Think conscientiously about all those people whom your activities impact, including those whose work and effort went into building what you inherited, and those whose welfare depends upon your right management. What you have been given is abundant still. It is not without limits. If you are prudent and responsible, the endowment will grow. However, if you are frivolous and foolish, your behavior could undermine both your inheritance and the well-being of others who are connected to it. If I knew then what I knew now situation. All right. So, okay. The Five of Pentacles. The Five of this suit is the card that is the card of desire and gratification, expressed in classical tradition as flattery and false promises. This card represents both the seducer and the one seduced. There is undeniable excitement in the attraction of opposites. We have all had delightful moments of magnetism with a stranger. However, if promises are only spoken to achieve short-term gratification with no intent of follow-through, or the attraction appears as competition to more fulfilling relationships, the long-term result won't be worth the thrill of the chase. In the reverse position, the Five of Pentacles reverse suggests that you should take a hard look at a situation and root out possible deceptions. Perhaps you are being deceived, or you are the one deceiving others or yourself. There may be a part of you that's so eager to believe in fairy tales or rescue fantasies that you would fail to check the fine print or a would-be savior's credentials. It's time to start asking the hard question. If you can bring yourself to do that, then you cannot succeed in this situation. If you can't bring yourself to do that, then you cannot succeed in this situation. In the advice position, the Five of Pentacles in this position advises you to create contractual agreements with those around you who have similar interests. In this kind of situation, there is strength in numbers. Put your heads together and devise a bold plan for future objectives and decide how to invest in their success. The Five of Pentacles recommends teamwork and the mutual benefits a combined effort can yield. Excuse me. Note. In the English decks, like the Rider Waite, the sickly poor freezing outside a well-lit church warns of the painful outcomes of bad choices rather than focusing on the dynamic tension of the choosing itself. Well, that's the actual picture. People outside of, I guess it's a church. Because of poor decisions. They're poor, or he's in crutches and a bandaged foot. So it means sometimes we don't intend to choose to become disabled or something. I don't know. It's all new to me. 6 of Pentacles. The 6 of this suit in this card of patronage, oh, good Lord. The 6 of this suit is the card of patronage, generosity with strings attached. Yeah, look at this. He has a scale and he's giving coins to somebody, but he'll probably want something in return. Which isn't bad, I guess. The picture shows a rich man giving alms. His reputation enhanced from his giving, but without having helped anybody really better him or herself. Sometimes there is an inference that the giver will be expecting something back for his giving. Perhaps, sexual favors? What? This was a time when, this was probably written in a time when there wasn't much industry. Just like basic things. That's such a bad reference. If they took the time to sort of contemporize the, him, her part of it, which they have in this, why didn't they take the time to contemporize that? Is that the right word? Contemporize? Okay. In the reverse position, the 6 of Pentacles reverse suggests that the idea of payback may have become too important to you. The reversal of this card points to somebody who is too focused on the idea of getting something back. So that's not a good intention, I guess. If that's the only reason you're giving, if you give from your heart. All right. You may have postured yourself to look generous, supportive, understanding, but the fine print, you have created so many binding conditions. You have created so many binding conditions that there is no way anybody can take you up on the offer. Nobody is fooled by such conditional giving. In the advice position, the 6 of Pentacles in this position asks you to think of yourself as a cosmic talent agent, seeking individuals who show a spark of gift. You may help them refine and upgrade their skills to fit a larger context. The outcome is a peer relationship with a sense of mutual regard and admiration. This is a delicate operation. You have to constantly check your intentions so that you are not expecting something in return. Do not for a minute feel proud about doing someone a favor. In truth, what you are doing is paying back an old debt to those who served as your mentors. Seven of Pentacles. Looks good. Looks like he's waiting for a crop to be harvested. I don't know. The seven of this suit is typically a peon. P-A-E-O-N. P-A-E-A-N. I have no idea. All right. To the humble laborer who is willing to show up every day and sweat in the sun for next season's bounty. That's such a bad word to pick. They could have picked laborer instead of peon to begin with. Or worker. The traditional concept is cultivation. And they could have used cultivator with an attitude that slows and steady, with the attitude that slow and steady wins the race, with faith in nature's assistance. A gardener, they could have picked gardener or farmer. The protagonist of this card doesn't make excuses, isn't whimsical or moody, but is dedicated and sees the job through. Of course, it is no good to count your chickens before they hatch, but there's no question that the person who is vigilant over a project is more likely to get the desired results. In the reverse position, the Seven of Coins reverse suggests that you may need a warning instead against doing something rash or taking a gamble. This card is traditionally associated with the idea of someone who is a gambler. Doesn't sound like it to me. Oh, when it's reversed. This is usually a person who has lost track of the reward of productivity and self-discipline. Such a person may be willing to bet the farm on the roll of the dice, gambling not only his or her well-being, but also that of loved ones or others, in their life. I had a friend who had a gambling problem. It's very, very sad. But to protect myself, I distanced myself. This card is a warning against doing something rash. It's not too late to reconsider your options. Yeah, I guess when greed takes over, that's bad. All right. The Seven of Coins in this position advises, in the advice position, the Seven of Coins, or Pentacles, advises you to focus on the long run. Look beyond this week or this month. This card exemplifies the magic of compound interest. You'll have much better results with the slow and steady investment of time, energy, and labor than you would generally generate by trying to win the lottery. The path to success is paved by perseverance. Glamorous or flashy moves cannot take the place of consistent steps in the right direction. If you do not understand this, perhaps you are moving in the wrong direction or are not motivated strongly enough. I am so hungry that it's interfering with my concentration. Okay, so yeah, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we stop here and we do 8, 9, 10 tomorrow. All right. I'm sorry if I messed up the numbers and everything. I'm just, my hunger pains are interfering. All right, so yeah. If you got a message from this, leave a comment, leave a like if you're enjoying this. Obviously, this is not a popular subject because I'm barely getting any hits with this series. I'm surprised. I thought it would be a lot more popular, unless I'm being like suppressed, which I probably am, and for reasons I suspect, but don't quite agree with. Anyway, especially since, you know, there's a lot of tarot channels and you know, astrology. So, I don't get it. Anyway, all right, I'm going to go eat some breakfast before I upload this. Good morning. I have my camera switched around and I'm looking at myself in a mirror. That way the words are normal and you can see the picture correctly. Prayers for the Middle East. I was very disappointed yesterday because I heard some things and I was buying that Iran was the funder of all terrorism. Then I found out today, well, later on in the day, I found out, you know, Iran didn't want war, blah, blah, blah. But now I heard that, Runs with Scissors mailed money over there when he was in office. And I guess the, you know, 3-letter agency was operating out of there. So I know, you know, people will think, oh, this is bad. I'm against war as well. But if that's where, you know, the root of terrorism and all the funding is, then they weren't cooperating to get some records. So I guess we you know, the Forces for America had to go in and get those records and stuff. So I think that's what part of this is all about. And I think, you know, our president tried to do it diplomatically, and Iran was stalling, unfortunately. So, you know, it's very sad what's happening. Will we ever understand the full picture? Probably not. So, yeah, very sad. You are healing. Yeah, see, they write this so kind of screwed up. I have to see if this is actually filming. Because where is the timestamp? Is it even going? I don't think it's going. Oh, it is. Okay. All right. These are fogged up. I got a fingerprint on here. So that doesn't help with the light print and the very small print. All right. Okay, that's clearer. Oh, that's 7. Did I say? Okay, the last one was 6 of Pentacles. Did I say 5? I don't know. This is 7 of Pentacles. I'm hungry and didn't get much sleep last night. So, that's no excuse. So, yeah.